Hi everybody, welcome to the Coding Zoo. This week we're going to cover HTML list, 3 to be exact. Before we get started, I just wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas from my family to yours. Are you ready to go, Jay?
Sure.
Let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome to the Coding Zoo. This is Shane. I have my son Nicholas with me.
Hi everyone.
And I've got my daughter Jai with me.
Hi.
Today is our lesson 3 and we're going to cover how to create lists in HTML. So there are basically at least three types of lists in HTML. I'm going to go over 2 of those lists, walking you through creating them in your previous lesson document. We'll keep adding on to that same document that you created in the previous lessons. And in the third option, I'm going to go over with you just on the screen and just show you about it. So it should be a quick lesson. Try to remember that the best way to learn is if you actually do these lessons that I'm showing you on the screen as I show you. And if I go too fast, you can always pause it and catch up. The best way to learn is to actually do it instead of just watching. It's also good if you have time to take a new document outside of your lessons document and even practice it again. Do it once or twice. Create different kinds of lists or different kinds of elements that I show you each week. The more you practice, the longer it'll stick with you. And that includes you, Nicholas and Jai. You guys need to practice too, right?
Yes.
Yep. You going to practice, Jai?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and open our previous lessons. On your desktop, you should have the folder Coding Zoo. So open that folder up. And inside of that folder, you should have your CSS folder, images, JavaScript folder, the JS folder, and your index.html. So go ahead and right-click on your index.html and choose to open with and choose Notepad. Okay, so inside your Notepad, let's go ahead and go down to where it says H2, the first H2 element that we learned in our last lesson. My first H2 says favorite anime. You guys may have added something else. If you remember in our last lesson, I asked you to create 2 H2s that were going to be titles, and you were going to create lists underneath them. We're going to create those lists today. So I'm going to go to my first H2 element, favorite anime. Jai, Waishan, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Press enter and go to the next line after that, and tab out to get your spacing correctly. And let's go ahead and create a list. Press enter, tab out, go directly underneath that first H2 element, and we're going to create our first list. So let's start with the OL list tag. So type in less than, OL, and then type in greater than, and press enter, and then tab out past the OL element, type in and LI. LI stands for, so you type in less than, LI, and then greater than, and LI stands for line item. So this is a line item in your list. Got it, Nicholas?
Yeah.
This is a line item in your list. Who knows what OL stands for? Jay? Do you remember?
Nope.
Nope. OL stands for ordered list. Ordered list. Got it? Okay. You got your LI tag. Go ahead and type in the first item you want to put in your list. I'm going to put, of course, what do you think, Jay, for my favorite anime?
Black Clover.
Is Black Clover my favorite anime?
No, it's Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter, yes. Okay, I want to type in Hunter x Hunter. And then I'm going to put my end tag. So what's the difference in the beginning tag and the end tag, Jai?
There's the slash.
The slash, the forward slash. I'm going to type in less than forward slash LI, and then I'm greater than side to close it. So I've got my first item in my OL ordered list. Now, I could have typed, I'm going to go ahead and do that now. When I typed my beginning tag for OL, I could have gone ahead and typed my end tag, or I can just wait till later and do it. But I'm going to go ahead and add it now. So I'm going to press enter. I'm going to tab out to be even with the OL tag, and I'm going to put my closing OL tag. So less than forward slash, leaning towards the right, OL greater than. So I've got my H2 tag. This is favorite anime. I've got the beginning tag for my ordered list, OL. And I've got one line item element in the middle, and then I've got my closing tag. I'm going to jump back up and put my cursor right after the end of my line item element. Is everybody caught up? Mishan?
Yes.
Jai?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to press enter to go to the next line, tab out, and then I'm going to add a new line item. So less than, LI, greater than, and yeah, Jai was right, black clover. This is my second favorite. It's really my third favorite, but we're going to put it second for right now. So I'm going to type in black clover. I'm going to put my end line item tag, which is less than forward slash LI, and then a greater than sign. So now I have two line items. And now I'm gonna press enter, tab out, and go ahead and do my third. So less than LI, greater than sign, and sword art online. That's really my second favorite. And now I'm gonna do end LI tab. So less than forward slash LI, greater than sign. Okay. So this is my first list. I'm going to click File and Save. Then I want to make sure everybody's caught up. How about you, Jai?
I only did two.
You only did two? Go ahead and catch up. Go ahead and do a third one, Wei-Shun, Nicholas. So if you hear me call my children Wei-Shun and Jai instead of Nicholas and Gabrielle, that's their Mandarin name. Their mother is from Taiwan, so they have both an English and a Chinese name. So sometimes I call them by their Chinese name. You guys caught up?
I'm done.
You're done. All right. Okay. So again, make sure you go to File and choose to save it. And then go back to your file in your folder where it says index.html. Right click on it and choose to open with. And then choose your browser. In my case, it's Google Chrome. All right. So I've got my web page open now. I've got Shane's Coding Zoo introduction page. And I've got my first list down there with a heading 2. It says favorite anime. And I've got an ordered list. So guess what's unique about an ordered list, Jai? What do you think the ordered means?
It's listed by 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. That's right. That's why it's called an ordered list. So how's yours look, Wei-Shun? Does it look right? Looking good. And yours, Jai? Yours look good?
Yes.
Looks good. Awesome. Okay. So that's your ordered list. Let's move on to our second list. So I'm going to go back to the notepad. Let's go back to the second H2 tag. I have favorite book series for mine. You may have written something else in our previous lesson. I've got favorite book series. I'm going to go to the line underneath that H2, underneath that heading. I'm going to tab out to get the right spacing. And I'm going to use, instead of OL, I'm going to use a UL. What do you think UL stands for, Jai?
Unlisted.
Close. Unordered. So I'm going to type in less than sign, UL, greater than sign, and then I'm going to type in the end tag. I'm going to go ahead and type it in now. So I'm going to type in less than / UL greater than sign. And then I want to use my arrow keys and go over towards the middle of those two tags. And I'm going to press enter 2 times and tab that bottom UL tag out to be in the same, to be tabbed out equal to the beginning tag. You see it, Jay?
No.
So I've got UL and UL, the end tag / UL. Okay, now that you have your UL tag, beginning and end, go to the line in between those two tags and tab out, and let's type in our line item tag. So line item is also used for the UL tag and the OL tag. So I'm going to type in, I'm tabbed out, and I'm going to type in less than, LI, greater than, and I'm going to put my first favorite book. And I'm going to put Bible. Bible is my favorite book. And then I'm going to put the closing LI tag, so less than / LI, and then greater than. I'm going to press enter, and let's do a second line item. So I'm going to tab out. I'm going to type in less than, LI, greater than, and my second favorite book. That just happens to be a whole series called The Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan. And then I'm going to put my closing tag for LI. And there we go. I'm just going to include 2 books right now. Feel free to add as many as you want. Let's go ahead and click Save, File, and Save. Jai, you caught up?
Yes.
Wishana, you caught up?
Yes.
Okay. So after you've saved it, let's go back to your browser. Your browser should still be open. If not, you can go back to the index.html, right-click on it, and choose Open With, and choose your browser. Go back to the browser. Still be open. I'm going to click Reload. And there's my second list. I've got my first list, favorite anime. It's ordered with 1, 2, 3. And I've got my second list, favorite book series. And it's an unordered list, which has 2 black discs. How'd it go, guys? Do you have the same?
Yes.
Looks good?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Cool. Now, that's our 2 main lists. I'm going to show you a third list. We're not actually going to code it. I'm going to show you guys on my screen. So come on over and let's check it out. Come on, Waishan. Jai, you can see from your desk.
Yep.
Okay, so for the third one, we have 3 tags to learn. The third one is called a description list. There are 3 tags. The first tag is DL, so stands for description list. The second tag is DD. That's basically, the second tag is DT, which is basically a description tag. And the third one is DD. And DD is basically a description of the previous tag. So if you look right here, I'm going to type in DL. So less than sign, DL greater than sign. I'm going to put my closing tag, less than sign, / DL greater than sign. I'm going to go to the middle of those 2 tags. I'm going to press enter. Make sure I got the correct tab spacing. And now I'm going to put the tag DT. So less than sign, DT greater than sign, and coffee. And now I'm going to put the word coffee. Now I'm going to close the tag, less than sign, / DT greater than sign. Now below that tag, I'm going to put the DD tag. So I'll go to the next line. I'm going to put less than sign, DD, greater than sign. And then I'm going to put a description of coffee. Coffee is an excellent drink for adults. Yum, yum. And then I'm going to put a less than sign, greater than sign, DD, less than sign, / DD, greater than sign. So I'm closing the DD tag. I'm going to put one more item in the list. So I'm going to put a DD tag. So less than sign, DT, greater than sign, and T. Going to write the word T, TEA. Going to close the DT tag, less than sign, / DT, greater than sign. Okay, I'm going to describe T. So go to the next line, tab out, make sure you got the right tabbing. Going to put a less than sign, and of course the tag is for description of the previous tag is DD, greater than sign. An excellent cold drink for dinner. And now I'm going to put my closing tag, less than sign, / DD. Now I'm going to choose File, Save, and now I'm going to go and open it up. Okay, so when you run it, you can see the list there. Of course, the items in the list are on the left, and if you look below each item, the description is right below it on the right. So I have my coffee and my tea in both descriptions. So basically the description list is a way of creating a list that has basically 2 tags, and one tag is further to the right than the other. You can use it for many things. You can use it for creating descriptions of different items. Pretty neat. So that is our third tag and our final example for this lesson. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Remember to practice. Go ahead and create a new document and practice each of these tags each week. Be sure to kind of study up on what each tag means. And in the next few weeks, we're going to kind of have like a little fun pop quiz for everybody. Definitely watch that episode. Should be fun. We're going to have a little contest between us. So I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button and the bell. And we hope to see you soon. Have a great week. Bye-bye. Say bye, guys.
Bye.
Blah, 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 blah. All right, you ready? Mm-hmm. Got you in there, but now I don't have my stuff in there. All right, lean this way some, please.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. All right, come on, let's go. Let's get it over with. I got stuff to do, things to do. I don't like that last phrase.
Yay.
Yay!
Yeah.
She abandoned you. Sorry.
2 seconds, everyone. You listen to this. I'm waiting.
Come on, ready?
Okay.
Let's go. Bella can't even see Bella in the shot. Come on, let's go. Does the shot look crooked? It looks like it's leaning, doesn't it?
Oh, Bella, come here. Now Bella come to hug you.
Oh, good girl.